Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome to TTT. Welcome to True Time. Thelma, I'm assuming you'll be here shortly. I apologize. It takes me 17 years to come on. Every time, you know me. I mean, I know it's a combination of ADHD, but really there is like 1,000 distractions before I get on. Anyway, we're here now at midnight. I always try to get on before midnight. It never works. Too much shit to do. Too much. There she is. Hello, Thelma. Hello. Come on, little dog. Don't film now. I gotta keep my other device plugged in, and because I found out that it's not. Hey Tamika, how you doing, hon? All right, let's go with the collectives. But yeah, I've been ready since 11 o'clock. All right, let's go with the collectives. Miss right. I'm gonna get into y'all's personal questions, but let me do the collectives. Well, that's very blunt. Okay, this is obviously, hold on. For the ladies, I don't know who I have with me tonight, but whoever this spirit guide is, they super blunt. Because I always pull a couple of readings before I go live. This person here really gonna break it down in the lamest terms. They're gonna give you the hooked on phonics version of this. I like the way this guy communicates. Very effective. Very effective. Don't give a fuck. That's right. They told me that immediately. So I pulled a spread. I always do a spread, a couple spreads just to warm up to see what we're picking up on. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Very Chris Tucker vibe. Anyway, listen, there's no secret to this, especially for the very when it comes to the ladies here on Collective One. A lot of you are just very fine on the outside. Your exterior is extremely good-looking ladies, and you want love. Your current energy is, the choice is yours. I mean, this is so blunt of what you're going to give. Is it going to be reciprocal? There is several of you that are in the current energy is you're at this cross of the road. Which road are you going to go down? The decision is yours as far as what action you're going to take. This is a risk for you. And you have to understand when you're dealing with men or love in general, it's transactional. There is transaction happening here, especially when you talk about roots, planting thine root, planting thine seed. And it's a gamble. It's a gamble. For several of you, I hate to say this, but okay. For several of you, you are definitely negotiating with losers. You are going to date a loser, and then you're going to play victim when you get played out and this person runs all over you. Apparently, you've allowed. This is a strategy. This is a player's strategy, and there's signs here that this person's a loser. But what I'm seeing is someone here playing victim in the future because they date a player. This is a strategy. It's a game plan. I see you getting fucked over. Whoever you're dealing with, ma'am, they don't give a fuck. They do not. When I say no fucks given, no fucks given, this is the type of person, wow. Whatever this is, when I say this person don't care, ooh, they're going to victimize you. This is a whole strategy. They fit to victimize you. The fuckery and the fugazi is bad. Ten of Swords, bad. The level of narcissism, psychopath, the level of I don't give a fuck in this, meaning this person loses no sleep. You know, a psychopath, how do you describe a psychopath? A psychopath is someone who does something and then has no remorse for it. And trust me, the game that this person's running on you, the fuckery, the Ten of Swords, they do not care. They don't care. So several of you, what I'm seeing is that you're at this crossroads of what action you're going to take. There is some type of you are giving. Why are you feeding a stray cat here? Because there's something here about you taking a real gamble. And what is this big coin? What are you fit to do? Co-sign alone? Let me tell you something. You're being victimized. This is victimization. You're being victimized. This is it's a scammer's, I don't want to say a scammer in the sense of like you're dealing with being catfish, but quite possibly, I mean, there is a big fish on the card. Quite possibly. If you are dealing with someone online, this is a loser. You are being victimized. This person does this every day. This is a strategy. You know, I don't want to assume this is catfishing. I am telling you right now, you too damn, right, you too fine to be getting paused on FaceTime, right? Who said that rap song? You too fine to get paused on FaceTime. I don't know. Whoever said it, shit. Something about rapping. Okay, we gotta wrap the leftovers. I can't do it. We're not doing it today. We're not doing it. You too fine to get paused on a FaceTime. Yeah. Too fine to get paused on a FaceTime now. Okay. Well, you get your scam, dude. You keep giving to this. You're in Heartbreak City. And it's going to be hard to get over when you know the truth. This person got a whole other family. Who you finna get disappointed? Your intuition already know. You gonna learn a lesson. It's not hard to figure out either, Scooby-Doo. Okay. All right. Second collective. Let's, can we change gears? So, I hate it when, I don't hate it. It's just, I don't hate it. It's just, you know, spirit guides are so blunt sometimes. They're not the ones that have to give out messages, you know what I mean? Like, I have to be the face of the show, so to speak. And I'm in a white t-shirt here. I'm extremely pale as of late. And I have to check myself before I wreck myself here. I don't want people to think I'm being mean. I just got to show you, like, some of y'all come across as a godsend. You know, you come across like a little blessing here from the Lord. A financial one at that. Very stable. Okay, sugar mama. Okay. I don't say else. I don't know what to say about that. And you find the very first card out is the highest resonating energy. So when they describe you, they say, no, this girl's not ugly. AB, she ain't ugly. This is not a fat and frumpy chick. She's far from ugly. This girl's curvy and fine, and she's got too good of a heart. You know, Queen of Cups is too good of a heart. Come off a bit naive, baby. Well, it looks like the current conversation is very financially driven. That's what I'll say about Collective 1. Collective 2, please. You should finally get paused on the FaceTime. See? Backing it up. Yeah, something backing it up. No, something backing, I don't know. Something backing it up. It's an older rap song. kind of forgot all about, to be honest with you. Here we go, for the gentleman. Thank you. Here we go. Elective 2, let's go for the gentleman. Let's go for the gentleman. Let's go for the gentleman. Oh, shit now. Whew. Let's go for the gentleman. Okay. Do not make an asshole out of me. Because honestly, they told me that I was attracting more of a masculine crowd. Now I'm gonna stand on what I said. Let's just go for the gentleman. Oh shit, yeah. What? Right, I'm so glad I said that. I'm gonna stand on what I said. I am so glad I just said that. Oh Lord. I'm gonna be disappointed with this dude. I feel like this is okay. Yeah. Well, it's gonna work on me still. Anyway, listen, collective 2. I feel like this is a recap off of collective 1, and I often feel this way. I feel like I give like a movie, they give you like the synopsis or the introduction of the movie, then we dive deeper. This episode of CNBC, the 48 hours episode. Monique Smith, she was a loving girl from California. That's what this feels like. At any rate, listen. There's something here in the recent past where someone here has been quite creative on how to hold back things from you, especially their financial situation. This person's quite creative, crafty, if you will. This person's quite crafty, if you will, on how they hold back conversation, especially what they tell you about their family. They're creative about how they describe family, yeah. They're also, it seems like when this person describes family and they describe finances, it's a lot of waiting around. Now, they put up a good front, though. Like, this is someone that's like, I have nothing to hide. I ain't got nothing to hide. I have nothing to hide. This is my family. This is my sister, my mother, my brother, my auntie, twice removed on my mother's side, whoever, okay? And this guy that we're dealing with looks, man, look, King of Cups. Everybody liked the King of Cups. Very genuine, heartfelt, charming. Now, this guy got dimples on both sides of his cheeks. He's charming. He loves from the heart. He makes me feel something inside through time. Lying like hell. The issue with the dude is he's lying like hell. What is he lying about? Well, the brother is willing to say and do anything. First of all, let's talk about him lying about his finances. He's lying about his finances. Oh, the heavy deception on the finances. Huge deception on the finances. It's a very sore subject for him. And when I say sore, King of Swords challenge, Five of Cups challenge, this is somebody that's like a man-child when you talk about. This person's nasty when they talk about finances. And this is where they grow very cold. They grow very cold, become another person when we get into finances. They cut throat. The challenge here is the loss. The issue with this gentleman anyway is that the only loss he's worried about is financial loss. So he's willing to say and do anything. And if he's got to be this man, this loving and charming gentleman, the challenge of his deception, him begging and pleading he out of work, well, what's it going to be? This is somebody cry in front of you? But he cries on a strong front. The challenge here is how to be the perfect victim. Where if he says that he's struggling with money, the challenge is the strength, right? Because he don't want to come off like a bitch. Right? Now, so is this, God, look, damn. Is this because of tax time? Nine of Pentacles upright. Somebody trying to convince you to give, okay. All right. At any rate, I didn't even think about that. I never even thought about it. The challenge of the Nine of Pentacles. So somebody here is trying to get you to give you, okay. I didn't even think about taxes. Because a lot of people like me, I don't get a, okay. Most people, some people don't get a return. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Listen, okay. The challenge here is that you're giving to this. That's the challenge. In the future, you will give to this. And this is it, honey. This is because whoever I'm talking to, this was your current energy. What are you doing? What are you fit to do? You giving to this. Let me tell you something. You're coming across like this, you about to get wrecked, honey. You better check yourself before you wreck yourself. This is absolutely 150,000% we are going, this is Dateline NBC. I am describing a Dateline NBC. There is no collective one. This is just one big ass collective. You are absolutely, listen, the challenge is you think this man your husband. And you don't understand, this is character development, and I'm going to build with him. And this person here is a gift from God. He is a divine masculine. And this person here, you don't understand, I want to trap myself with him. Because you're telling me you're Queen of Pentacles, and this is my King of Pentacles. But I know it's a challenge, and I know that the good Lord, you want a message, honey? Let me tell you something. You're about to get fucked on a royal level. This is the type of person that's going to ruin you. Ruin you. The challenge here is that you think that this is some gift from God, some divine masculine, because you watch way too much fucking tarot, and you keep calling us my divine masculine. He's my spiritual partner. I'm done. All right, listen, Spirit, we're making this. I feel like whoever is at the wheel this evening, they showed me that, is very I feel, yeah, Chris Tucker, if you will. Whoever's at the wheel this evening is quite comical. And I appreciate that. It does help me as a reader when someone's extremely blunt. But there is a young lady here, if not several of you, that are being taken for a ride with the Tower card. You coming off like a sugar mama. Well, I want to build together. We're a team. Honey, you ain't a team. No, you're a sponsor. Okay? You are why businesses, every time you fill out a job application and they ask, do you now or in the future require sponsorship? That's you. Only for $2 a day you could feed a child and whatever. You could be disappointed. This is a lot harder, honey. Walk away now. You know what? Sometimes I'm disappointed. And it's so hard to watch. It's so, what, are you a Bad Boys to Men song? It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. You're like a husky howling off a porch. Right. It's just like a hound dog on a porch. World's smallest violin. I can't do it with you, ladies. Please don't come here on that bullshit. No. That's what time I really love him. I don't know. I mean, I've invested with people too. Don't get me wrong, but I can tell you what, like this. Whatever this is this is somebody that's asking you to do something that's very weird. And maybe I am trying to catch. Listen, I wish somebody would have caught my ass up instead of telling me, go for it. That's what I was told. Let's go. Nine of Pentacles. You too fine to get paused on a FaceTime. Nine of Pentacles. You're single. And financially, coming up like a sugar mama. Who are you? Who is this lady? I hope there's a story of a lovely lady, man. You're single and you're fine, and you've already taken care of everything on your own. Single and fine like wine, aging like wine too. Oh my God, hound dog on the porch. Did you see this? That dog, I didn't even notice that until now. Jeez. Right. Are you being catfish? Look. Why does the squirrel got the hood on? Now the squirrel talking to you. This is a squirrel trying to get a nut. But do you see he's not trying to get a nut? He's trying to get that coin. You see what this is somebody disguising why they're looking at you. Do you understand? I've never noticed that about these two cards. You see how somebody looking at you? A squirrel trying to get a nut, baby. But look, no, when you remove the mask, this is what he's looking at, that coin. He ain't looking at your tits. He's not looking at your ass. Look at your dog. A lot of you probably have pets. Why don't you pay attention how your pets react around somebody? Because a dog ain't interested. That's weird when a dog's not interested in a squirrel. It's like, oh God. Look, even a dog feels sorry for you. This is crazy, y'all. I know she lying. I know you fucking lying. I know you fucking lying. Even a dog is like, yo, this can't be real life. Yes, I know, baby. I know. In the future, passionate new start. Let's go. Okay. Here's the problem with you. Let me tell you something about you. This is for a lady, ma'am. I don't know. In a recent past, here's the struggle with you. You have nice stuff. The challenge of you're single and you're financially, you're doing all right for yourself. The issue with you is that you post all this about yourself. You're posting trips, whatever you're doing. You're posting that you're living a finer life. And I think there's something about you being kind of creative on how you can hold this back. Hold some of this financial shit back. You need to get creative on how we can hold some of your financial, I don't know. Maybe you could use one of them AI platforms to make it look like you live in an apartment and not a condo. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a challenge here on when people meet you, they just see dollar signs, sweetheart. I don't know what else to say. You do have the potential in the future for a fresh new start, but we need to really hold back the way you sell oneself. Because the issue with you is you are selling yourself. And men look at things very transactional. You're attracting all the wrong ones. You are not attracting a King of Pentacles. You're attracting a King of Cups that is charming you because he too wants to be a King of Pentacles, but you're going to have to Bob the Builder his ass. Let me tell you something about Bob the Builder, honey. You build them, and the minute that they become a real man, a real boy, then they go and get another woman that they can take care of. That's the way it always works. It always works like that. And when you leave, the breadwinner leaves. Usually you're going to leave a little dusty, and they're going to have a huge culture shock. Anyway, that's the collective. I'm not going to keep going on about this. Unless Spirit wants to. I'll do one more. Spirit, is there anything else you want to do? Touch on this, because I'm done with it. Damn. Because at my level in the game, it just seemed like this should be apparent, but pay attention to the conversation somebody has with you. They're always talking about money. Somebody here's it. Listen, in the recent past, whoever this is, this person's always caught up. And it would only take a little bit of money for him to get on his feet. This King of Pentacles, the challenge, these are all challenge cards. I don't know if you can see. These are all challenge cards. I'm just really in a bind, and it would only take a little bit of money for me to get on my feet. Oh my God, thank you so much. That's the help I needed. You know, you are this is somebody kind of the challenge of you being viewed as a partner. But there is something about you. You have to have something in your intuition. The issue is that you are blocking down everything in your intuition that's telling you what you are doing is wrong. It's wrong. Because this person's just in a rock and hard place, man. And it would only take $1 a day to feed a child in a third world country. And you could really help put this guy on his feet. Oh my God, thank you for the help. You the real MVP. You the challenge of you being a partner. The issue is, why are you keep suppressing your intuition as telling you this is not the right thing to do? Yeah, but your time, shit, it's only $200. It's only $1,000. Whatever your version of the adult 20 is, right? Maybe it's $20. Maybe it's 100. You know, maybe it's 1,000. Maybe it's $5 grand. Whatever your explanation there is, okay. Why are you trying to suppress your intuition? You're challenging your intuition. The challenge of you going against it. Let's go. Let's take some real questions. I'm done. And then you acting dumb. Then you trying to play me stupid, you stupid, everybody dumb. You trying to tell me I'm stupid, I don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do. I don't know. I don't know that these wolves are behind my back and they smell blood. I don't know. I just don't know. You're either in denial or you just straight up tell me you don't know. You don't know that this charming, handsome man, that all he sees is dollar signs. There's someone here that is extremely charming and handsome. And he's bluffing you. This is like a game of poker. This is somebody that's bluffing you. In my country. In your country what? If your country's so affordable, then why ain't you got it? Please, this is the dude that's going, listen, this is straight fuckery. You're not on the same page. You're thinking with your heart. The truth is, this shit is dead. You need to dead it now. Dead it now. You could say D-E-B as in boy, T like Thomas. You could say debt it. Or you could say death it. However you want to say it. It's been going on long enough. You better walk away now and look at your options for other love. You really need to, before you even look at options, especially in the love arena, we need to spend some time healing, because you have shut your intuition off so bad. You blocked your own intuition. We need to spend like a whole year getting into a new cycle before you even think about dating again, because there's one of you here that have a very tragic past with men. All you date is fuckboys, and you have put yourself in this situation where you're attracting this type of energy, and it is downright disgraceful. It's shameful. This is somebody here that don't even prioritize you until you give them money. And why are you coming across this fine? I mean, hell, the Queen of Wands is fine as hell, but yet you got to pay to play. Right? Why are you always investing and then you get your heart broke? Right? You did all the investing as a single person, and this person got over on you. 5 of Pentacles. Now you ass out. You didn't get no return, and this person stole from you. Maybe it has something to do with the way you're positioning yourself on the market, the way you're posting yourself. Hard out here for a pet, man. People should be competing for a relationship with you. You're right. They should be. Why don't you look at the different levels of men and what these type of dudes are looking for? There is a woman here. This is very out of touch of what men are really looking for. The type of man that you're looking for is probably next door, but you're just not seeing it. To me, it looks like you're chasing beauty and not class. You're chasing beauty and muscles and not class. But what would I know about it? I really don't. Anyway, let's take y'all's questions. Anyway, I'm sorry I had to go in, but I thought this was going to be more men driven because they said it was a more masculine crowd, and I thought, well, maybe they meant like the women. Who knows? Shit. Thank you, Thelma, for staying on your job. What's up, RJ? Tamika, what's going on with you? What's good? Come towards me. I got kicked out. Oh, Lord Jesus, I gonna have to read this 3 times. Tamika, what did you do, girl? What's coming towards you in love? I got kicked out tonight. OG house, speaking the truth to a fucking clown. Wait a minute, but hold up. Who is the OG house? Who's the OG house? You got kicked out of the OG house because you just spoke the truth. Was you drinking, baby? Was you drinking, Miss Wright? Miss Wright. It's alright. It don't matter. But who was the OG house? And how? That's what I want to know. How do you get kicked out of the OG house? Who is the OG? That's what I want to know. Like a bar or the OG. I got kicked out the OG house. He could, girl, or listen, that'll be the last time I ever visit him. That's right, he is OG, and apparently he doesn't understand that his age plays a factor in you seeing him. The fuck? Are you serious? Girl. I mean, I don't know how disrespectful. I don't gotta put up with you, Miss Wright. I don't know how disrespectful you got with him. Maybe he was respectful. Who knows? Who knows, honey? I can't call it. I wasn't there to take sides. Miss Wright just wants to know what's coming towards her love. I didn't need to know all that. Show I really didn't. I mean, but I'm glad you told me. You keep things perspective, and we're all human. You know what I mean? So, hey, ooh, you didn't have to throw everything out there. Is that why you call him the OG? Hmm. That's all right. That's okay. Hey, that's okay. What's coming towards Miss Wright? Miss Wright ain't feeling no pain tonight. She ain't feeling no pain. She's not feeling no pain. You a Taurus, is this your birthday month or something? Because I don't know. I don't pay attention to it. I mean, I should, right? I should. What month are we even in? Shit. We are in, we still in February. February is, I should know this. I should know it, and I don't. Because I should be saying happy birthday, so and so. I usually never. April. Okay, girl, you Aries, huh? You'll be 50. Okay, well, why are you calling him the OG? He fit, girl, bye. He is in your, okay. I am just over you now. I'm over you tonight, girl. He the OG, but you in the same, girl, bye. God bless Miss Wright. Okay, Miss Wright's not feeling no pain. She just want to know. She wants to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Let's go. Miss Wright. Miss Wright want to know what's coming in love for her. She didn't have a very good day tonight. Miss Wright, did you hold back the goodies? Because they're telling me that the problem with tonight's date is that you held back the goods. That you're extremely fine, and the problem is that you was holding back the goods. But hey, what do I know? You know what I'm saying? That you got tired of giving away some, whatever. Let's go, Miss Wright. Death card Scorpio out here. Ooh, you're pulling on the dead folks tonight. Alright. That's right. Oh shit, look at all this major arcana for you. All, wow, Miss Wright. Miss Wright, we got to talk, boo. Because you got something serious going on with you. Hey, sober up for a second. Because we need to talk about something. Alright? You know how the police get behind you when you drive and all of a sudden you're sober? Sober up for a second here. That's way too much major arcana, clarifying major arcana. You know, do not please get behind you, and you're like, all right, look, let's we need to yes sir, no sir, put the Catholic channel on. You got too much major out here. And all these tens. Damn, girl. 10, you got the death card and 2 tens clarifying a death card. Then you got 3 majors in your current energy. Girl. You got me feeling nervous for you. I forgot where I even was. I hope I'm right here. Shit, I don't even know anymore. You got a lot of stuff going on. No wonder you're drinking, girl. Nope. Oh, they're really making me a fool. They're making a fool out of me right now. You got a death card with 2 tens and a fool. Right. Let's talk about a fool. You getting Hispanic, man? A lot of majors, bro. You know, spirit team out here? Yeah, man. You got a lot of spirit you got a lot of spirit team out here. Spirit team is going to be very cautious on how they describe this to you because they don't trust you with the knowledge. They do not. And I say that to you with love. Listen, don't take it personal, right? Because you can be a bitch. But listen, I take it to you. I say this to you, right? To be fair with you, you know, it's all love. It's just what do you call that? Character building, right? 3 of Cups. It's right. 9 of Pentacles. Like you're single out here. This is like character building, but at the same time, they're very cautious on how much they tell you. This happens to me sometimes when I pull for myself. It's like, hey, listen, I hear you and all. But Queen of Swords reversed. You could say, hey, it's not like I'm lying to you, but sometimes you just come across so cold. You don't got to be so heartless, right? You're a bad Kanye West song. How could you be so heartless? It's just if I tell you too much, you're the type to buck loose on me. And you know what I mean? Like you're the type to start throwing furniture and rearranging shit on a Tuesday and get the club going up, and then you get mean and stuff. So they're going to get very creative in the message. Okay. However, comma, listen, strongest energy when I talk about your love life is that, yeah, you're right. In the recent past, something has changed. As in it's over. Something has changed. The challenge here is that I believe that whatever's changed in the recent is that things are just changing, economically, especially in families, right? And however, on how we perceive things and what you're willing to go after, what you ain't willing to go after. There's something here in the recent past where something here just gave out, and that could have been a real death, by the way, where someone died within the family. That could have been the case. However, comma, there's something here that has been a drastic change in the recent past. The challenge here is on your finances, on family finances. And it seems like this could even be like, well, the reason why people want to get committed in relationships and why they're seeking relationships could be due to economic reasons. However, you are in a very a fated event time where luck is on your side. This is whatever's happening to you in the current energy, your current energy. There's a lot of fated events right now that are destroying everything around you. Okay. And you're kind of feeling like you're stuck in it. It's like, what the fuck? There's fated events right now. And I see, if you look at the monkey, right, you see he's like, what the fuck is happening? This is awful. What is all this shit that is just crumbling around me? And you're probably, I just don't understand. Like, what the hell? Whatever this is, and it could have been due to something that just happened in the recent past as well. What's going on with you is that there's something here with job loss as well. And it could have been, in the recent past, there's changes economically and why people want to pursue relationships and just not being on the same page with folks. And I think it has something to do with finances and a need for you to be patient now at that time at this time. And I know you don't want to hear that, but the issue is you have a spirit team talking about you're not on the same page with a lot of these people in your current energy. There is faded events right now in your current energy where things are crumbling and it is supposed to happen. And you're saying, I just feel stuck. Like we're not on the same page. I don't see any forward movement. I'm feeling ass out here. I don't feel like anybody's on the same page with me. They don't understand life. They don't understand commitment. They don't understand bills. They don't understand any of this shit. And you're feeling kind of left out. You need to be patient. Temperance. Nobody wants to hear patience, temperance. Nobody wants to feel like a bad Guns N' Roses song. Just a little patience. I don't want to do the whole bandana thing on a microphone stand. Yeah, right. The bad handkerchief on a microphone stand. But moving forward, here's the thing. Trying to get you to slow down with your back and forth communication is there's something here about the way you respond and showing some patience in the way you respond and the way you react to messages. Okay? Because your spirit team is here and they're talking about how they're trying to hold your ass back. And it takes the force of God to do so. It takes the force of God to hold her back. I don't think you really understand what we deal with when we deal with Tamika. Tamika's like a storm. She's like a really bad storm. And then when we get kicked out of places, her patience, Guns N' Roses. I've been walking the streets at night. Your spirit team is trying to hold you back. They do a really awesome job. I'm very proud of them. But what they're saying is, you have a lot of faded events right now that are collapsing. You feel like nothing's moving, but it is. The issue is what you expect out of commitment and the things you're trying to jump into aren't suited for you at all. Things have changed. The shit that you're trying to jump into you're trying to jump into shit that this is not suited for you. The way that the way my bank account is set up, right? The way your bank account is set up, okay? What you're prepared to jump into with the challenge of the Ten of Pentacles and a loving family and all. That's what you're trying to jump into. And I don't know if it's that you're trying to change somebody's mind or their opinion. If that's the case, you two are not on the same page at all. If you are currently trying to change someone's mind, you're not on the same page. And that's why all this shit is crumbling. For one, this person's not prepared to give you anything. They can't give you what they don't have. Most likely why you had to take an Uber. You need to be patient. The issue is you want it and you want it now. And your spirit team's out here and they're telling me I have got to hold Tamika back. They got to hold you from throwing blows, apparently, Tamika, that you like to rearrange furniture. And I'm not calling for you. We've all been there, myself included. Hey, sometimes that's just how, we are in America. That's how you win wars. Hello. In the future, I do see someone here being reciprocal with you, okay? Six of Pentacles. I see someone here being reciprocal with you. But you have a challenge here of resources. That seems to be a challenge even in the past. How you're viewing resources and family. The challenge here of money, resources, how do I say that? Time, money, resources. Time, money, energy, effort, resources, right? The challenge here in the future of time, money, energy, effort, resources, and most importantly, what someone has at their disposal to give you, okay? Because in the future, I see someone that wants to give you everything that Tamika wants. I want to give Tamika time, money, energy, effort. I want to give her all that. But the challenge on this magician that is trying their damnedest to pull this off for you is a struggle. And the struggle's real. Because the challenge here, hon, to make you, the challenge is your attitude. Because you start getting like a bad Ludacris song on me, talking about let's throw them bows. You start getting like a throw them bows song on me. That's the challenge. The challenge is it's very difficult to give you time, money, energy, effort, resources, to give you everything. Because someone here is going to, I mean, honey, this person's going to have to be really, really busy. And it requires them to work very, very, very hard. And then I see some argument there. Because it's like, well, if somebody has to work this hard to give you the lifestyle you so desire, well, where does the time and the energy and the effort come in? Well, it's like, well, I thought you wanted money, resources. Do you understand? So what they're asking you to check yourself, sweetheart, before you wreck yourself. Because what makes you happy, there's a lot of different options out there for what can make you happy, okay? The issue is when I talk to you, even in the future, when this person tries to talk to you about it, this is somebody here that there's going to be an argument in the future, and it's like, damn, Tamika, I am trying so hard, man. I'm trying to give you time, money, energy, effort, and resources. I'm trying so hard to make you happy. And it's like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, Tamika. I don't know what to do. You don't understand the day I've had. The issue is you stonewall this person. You become very cold, very mean, very ignorant. Even in the future, to be fair with you, Tamika. You know, Queen of Swords, you know, I don't want to Tupac you on this. I bet you, right. It's like, listen, consider your options here on what is really going to make you happy, huh? Because someone in the future is trying very, very hard to do it. And I don't think you understand how much times have changed. And I know you're saying, well, I'm however years old. I know how time, but do you? But do you? Or is Instagram getting to you? I think, you know, don't let Instagram, Facebook, and fucking California fool you. It's very, very difficult to pull off six figures. And even if you do, it's a 22% tax bracket. So if you're in a $100,000 tax, let's just say hypothetically $100,000 tax bracket, you're already only making 80 grand. And we haven't taken out state tax, 401k, or insurance, which pushes that person down to 73,000. So, okay, let's regroup. Let's capitalize here and regroup your expectations of what you want to make happy, because you have a lot of complaints, and someone here in the future is doing a hell of a hard this person is having a hell of a hard time making you happy. Whoever this person is. Now, your spirit team is having a hell of a hard time holding you back, and it may have something to do with why we had to exit stage left tonight, and we needed to go calm our asses down and move around, because our spirit team was like, she's had it, that's enough, that'll be about enough of that, let's get up on out of here. Yep, I got her, thank you, shut the door, thank you, we got her, thank you. To be fair with you, hon. It's all love and light, yeah. But that's what I'm seeing, Tamika. I mean, that's what I'm seeing right now for you. You know, this is a 50-50 relationship. Times have changed. If you think there's a man out there that's going to just pay your entire way, it's not the way it's happening. In the future, yes, there is a man out here that's going to be crafty and attempt to give you your every wish and desire But you will have to, you're going to have to be reciprocal with this person. They're going to try their damnedest to give you more. But we need to check our attitude at the door. Okay? Because your attitude here, all this arguing and cutting up, it seems to be an issue in the future. I mean, I'm just reading cards, Tamika. I don't, you know, hey, I get it. But, right, just to be fair when it comes to relationships and what you're trying to build upon, I'm trying to be fair with you. Times are changing. Have you seen the prices of homes out there? Even, you know, if you're just homeowner or a renter, okay, pick one. Have you seen the prices? Hey, so hey, listen, I see everybody's messages. I'm trying to go in order, okay? Thacker. Sonolithiker. Not a yes or no question. It's a general reading. I need a yes or a no question, Sonolithiker. Thank you for being a sub, but that's not a yes or a no, okay? Jet Plate Slayer. I understand a closed mouth don't get fed. I don't know if you got to put in time. I don't know for sure. But yeah, I can read you, but I can't read a general message. You need to come up with a yes or no question. It says it right when you click on my live feed. All questions. I even capitalized it. I capitalized yes and no. How do you not, when you see Tarot Channel and you're clicking on it, how do you not see, I put the description right there. All questions must be in a yes or a no. So anybody here that's already posted, please delete your post and come at me correctly, please. I give you a free yes or no question, one of them. That's what you get. Now, Miss Wright, I probably should have done it for her, but whatever. I have my biases as well. Yeah, Miss Wright's here like forever. But I probably shouldn't have done it for her either. She should give me a yes or a no. But you see how long that took me to do Miss Wright? That's why I don't want to do it. I need to do a 10-minute spread. I can't do everybody 30, 40 minutes. I just can't do it. Jackie Johnson, you've been with me a long time, baby. I can't give everybody a 42-minute reading. I'm not going to make any new friends like that. Yeah, English only. Jet Plate Slayer. Yes, I can read your cards. I need a yes or no. All right, Raymond Torres, what you doing? Raymond, I'm going to skip you for now, brother. Thank you for donating, Donald. That's pretty cool. Thank you so much. It's not necessary. I never asked y'all to do it, but I appreciate it. Thank you. Raymond, we talk every time I get on here. I need a yes or a no, okay? I can't spend like 52 minutes on everybody's reading. I should have never even done that for Miss Wright, but she made me laugh and I took it and probably shouldn't. See, Miss Wright, see what you start. You start trouble, and then everybody wants to know stuff like that. RJ. Will I win a lawsuit against the Plasma Center? Well, RJ win a lawsuit. I see you, Donald. I don't skip people just because they donated, but I do see it. And I'm only taking yes or no's. So just give me a second. I'll keep it brief here. RJ, will I win a lawsuit against the Plasma Center? All right, RJ. You're going to have to argue the past. That, in my opinion, would probably be whatever you signed. You're going to have a hard time challenging the past. You're going to have to argue the past. And the issue is you came to this fork in the road and you allowed someone to be very deceptive with you. So you're going to have to challenge something from the past. Damn. Okay, it looks like there's some type of contract in the recent past. There's some type of contract here where you were good with it. They were working with you, but then you got hemmed up as something. There's something here about a contract, and everything was good, it was working out, and then you get jammed up. You get jammed up in something, or you got caught up in some shit, and they turned you away, and this is a betrayal. This was a matter of time happening. What is this death card on you? Was this something that could have killed you? I don't, listen, there's a contract here. Now, everything was good. It was working out. And this is a business. You get caught up in this business somehow. It looks like the business helps people that don't have money, but they've somehow fucked you over. Yeah, it looks like you're very, listen, this was a very fated event that happened to you in the recent past. It's a fated event. And it seems like your heart's in the right place. You're a good dude. And I don't know if this could have killed you or not, but judgment here, you need to fight this. You need to fight it. And you're taking a stand. You are taking a stand. You're taking a stand, for people that are juggling money or something. I mean, there's something here about using your discernment and knowing what you're fighting for even. It's like, well, because it looks like we're juggling money and we're having a hard time seeing the forest for the trees and the challenge of the people around you even. I'm trying, RJ, give me a second. Yeah, there's the justice going on. I'm really worried. I ain't got no money. There's a fated event. Your heart's in the right place. There's something here about death. And something here changed. It changed pretty severely. It looks like, well, we're going to change things and we're going to give you a fresh start. And this is an answered prayer. We're going to give you the boost you need. In the recent past, anyway. In the recent past, this is life-changing. We're going to give you a fresh start. This is the boost you need. This came across like an answered prayer. Here's the deal. There is judgment right now and on how to protect yourself. The issue, it looks like you're having a hard time juggling your priorities or money. How do I come up against these people? The challenge of how to come up against these people. The challenge of being professional and the challenge of finding someone professional to help you, I would imagine. Because there is something here about getting help, dealing with people, getting from a professional perspective, who can fight for you. Because it seems like you don't have a lot of money. So in my opinion, this would have to be pro bono. It doesn't, listen, in the future, it looks like whoever this person is, most likely will be a woman. She's quite creative. Big bank, strong bank. This is somebody that's been waiting on their opportunity and they see an opportunity to maximize their potential. I see you being very happy taking this stand in the law firm. but they want you, and I would look for a female. There's something here about a female's touch, and somebody gets quite resourceful on how they can maximize your profit in this arena. Whoever this female is, she's very strong at what she does. She's been waiting for an opportunity like this. Maybe to me, it's coming across like pro bono. I would look for this person. This is someone that you would admire. It's someone that is willing to take this on, and it's someone who's willing to teach a motherfucker a lesson. This person would make you so happy. She is more than happy to take this on. She's more than happy to make an example out of someone. This is someone that is willing, more than happy to stand up for you, justice. She can't wait. She's been waiting for an opportunity like this. It's just a matter of you finding the right person, the right professional to do this. Okay? There's a female here that is going to make an example out of a situation. And either way, I see this going in your favor. Hey, Donald. I don't know, boys. You can't have me all to yourself all the time. Okay. Dula Martin, what's coming? That's not a yes or a no question. Eileen, 8419, you're a new sub. Thank you for subscribing. I hope you're doing it for the right reasons, because you don't need to sub just to get a message. Because there's a lot of you that just, when I don't read for a week or two, you just like, you drop off. And if you're one of those people that hit unsubscribe every week, please stop doing that. Stop coming back. It doesn't affect me one way or another. I can only do this when I have time. It takes a lot of time and energy to do this. It takes a lot of prep time to do this. Is JB in love with me? Eileen want to know, is JB, Aileen, 8419 wants to know if JB, J like June, B like boy, is in love with her. I'm going to assume she's a girl. Is JB in love with Aileen 8419? Not looking real good, honey. It's not. Eileen, it ain't looking real good, baby. Looking a whole lot like a Ten of Swords moment to me. This person's getting away with something, and what they're getting away with is breaking down heart. But that's just your pre-shuffle. Let me keep going. Yeah, Ten of Swords, I told you. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. I can't. Salt and pre-shuffle. No. Eileen and JB. Yeah, honey, you're going to have the challenge here is if you're working on yourself. You know, I don't know what happened here in the recent past, but it looks like we've been trying to hold on, let me get the cards out. Yeah, you listen, this is when, if you want a poker table, baby, you stood up, you went all in. Okay, here's all my chips. Okay, all my chips. I went all in. And I'm standing up. And the flush comes out. Guess what? You popped. You didn't win. And you need to just say, all right, thank y'all for having me. Thank you. I had a great time playing. I had a great time playing. You're popped. Nothing's growing. This person has done nothing. Okay. I'm going to keep pulling, but it ain't looking real good. No. No. Not looking real good so far. And you too pretty. Did you see my collective reading, Eileen? Eileen, I keep calling you Eileen. I don't know how to pronounce your name. AILEEN 8419 JB. Listen, you too pretty. What are we doing? The challenge here is, do you know how pretty you are? That's the challenge. The challenge is this person here this is, he's benefited. He's benefited off of everything he's given you. And you know how? The body keeps score. So look at your pictures from however many years ago to now. The body keeps score. This person here is capitalized off you. Made you look harder. That's right, baby. It made you look harder. This person, I don't listen. I mean, I'm gonna tell you like this. It's not gonna matter. They're already telling me whatever I tell you ain't gonna matter. I don't even know why you come here and ask me, because they're telling me straight up in the future it doesn't matter what I tell you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So why do you even want to know? Doesn't matter. Look at all the time, energy, effort, resources you put into this, and look at pictures from 2 years ago to now. The body keeps score. This person has fucked you and betrayed you. Betrayal, overkill, where I am sure you haven't even told everybody everything. There's nothing growing at all except this gentleman's pockets. And in the current energy, he's doing nothing but making shit harder and harder and harder, and he's capitalizing off of everything that you're doing. In the future, the prediction is you're going to keep trying to make it work, because I love him. I love him. And eventually, he's going to see things my way. Eventually. Keep going them. Keep doing it. I'm telling you right now. No. This is somebody that is, he loves draining your energy. That's what you want to know. He loves the fact that here's what he loves about you. You want to know. He loves, the challenge here is he loves how hard you work. He loves it. He loves that you're a Bob the Builder. He loves how hard you work at this. He loves it. He loves the fact that you keep showing up like a knight in shining armor. You are the man in this, by the way. You the man. He loves the fact that you keep trying to change his mind. He loves that. He loves it. He loves it. That's what he loves about you. That you keep working so hard to change his mind. Here's what he loves about you. He loves the fact that you love him. He loves the fact you love him. And that you keep trying so hard. That's what he loves about. Have you asked him, what do you love about me? Because the cold hard truth is, he's given nothing to you. He's done nothing but fuck you over. There's nothing to show for your investment with this gentleman. He's made nothing but life hard for you. He's the only one capitalizing from you. I hope he's sitting right beside you. I hope he is. I hope he's sitting right beside you. You have done nothing but try to heal this relationship for how fucking long, and it shows in your looks, by the way. The challenge of your looks challenge, that's why I said your looks challenge, it shows, honey. It shows that you are no longer keeping up with yourself or unable to, because you're too busy being the man in this relationship. And in the future, they predict that you're going to keep doing it. Furthermore, that's what he loves about you. So if that's what you love about him, then great. That's what he loves about you. I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and beer chases my blues away. And now, get him, boy. Get him, boy. You heard it. I heard it. I know damn well you better go. Earl, what is that? Get out of there. Come on. You're scaring everybody half to death. Come on. Get out of there. Get out. Come on. You're scaring everybody half to death. Jesus. Y'all do me a second. Thank you for the donation. Give me 1 second. All right, let me go. I'm sorry about that, but how long have I been on here? I use restroom too. Sorry, Eileen. Sorry to be mean to you, but not really. You need to hear it. It's why you asked me. All right, where did I leave off? Where's Eileen? All right, hold on. How the hell did I miss Donald? Donald, shit, you don't donate it. Is there ever going to be more kids in my future? Is that what you want to ask me, Donald? I'm sorry I skipped you. You even donated. Sorry. Is that what you want to know? Is there going to be more kids in your future? I'm sorry I skipped you. Is that what you really want to know, Donald? The question about kids? I'm good. So you want to know, let me be clear, hon, because you did donate. You want to know about a new partner and more kids? Is that what you're asking me? Like, can I get a new partner and some kids? Eileen. Okay, thank you for telling me. Okay. Donald wants to know, I'm sorry for skipping you, Donald. Donald, how old are you, hon? You look so young in your picture. You are old enough, 1990. Yeah, you're old enough to be here. That's okay. Yeah, it don't matter. You don't got to tell me. I'm assuming 1990 is probably your birthday. 35. Not 1990 is not 35. There's no way. No, it's not. Yeah. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It is 35. I must put my water out. All right, who cares? All right, so Donald wants to know if he's going to get a new... Donald, are you in a relationship now and you want a new partner? My wife opened me days ago. Like, I don't even want this one. I'm trying to trade it in. Trying to trade this partner and get some new kids. Don't worry. All right. Right, it's not over. That's what it's not over. There's a reason why I say things. Death card reverse. It's not over. It's not over. It's not over. Yeah, it's not over, honey. Donald. This ain't over. Whatever is happening, I don't know why I felt the need to say, because you said a new partner. I was like, well, shit, are you with me? That's why. Yeah. Well, all right, let's go. Let's just stop. Let's just stop. Let's stop the fugaziness, and I'm going to stop the jokey joke time. Okay, and let me get all my cards out before I say anything further, because you know what they say about when you assume things, and then I get ahead of myself, and then I gotta backtrack, and then I look like an asshole. I want to get my whole spread out, and then we can make a interpretation for you. Go ahead. Whoever's at the wheel tonight, I think you're doing a fantabulous job. I love this spirit team out here. I love it tonight. You guys do a bang up job communicating. I love it. Love it. Love it. All right, Donald, let's go, buddy. Hey, listen, Donald. We've had it's been a long, whoa, what a long, strange trip it's been. You're like a bad Jerry Garcia song, son. I can call you son because I'm older than you. So. And I still drop things all the time. Much like we've dropped this relationship. Listen, so the recent past, you're like a bad Nickelback song, or whoever sings that awful song, It's Not Over. It's not over, gonna do it right this time. So how'd that work out for you? It didn't, did it? It looks like you got heavily disappointed in the recent past. It also looks like it wasn't over because the partner here told you that they needed help. Help me, forgive me. And the kids really miss you. And they ask for you and they cry for you all the time. And a little birdie told me that, I don't know how many times this shit wasn't over in the recent past, it sucked. It sucked D. It sucked big D, okay? And whatever happened in the recent past, I want you to know this. That was a fated event for you, a very karmic event for you, where you were supposed to stand up for yourself. Okay? Especially if we have kids involved, you got a lot of heavy kid cards here. You got at least 2 kid cards here, 2 pages, and a lot of children activity in the recent past, as it is. It's also teaching children on what is acceptable and what is not. Unfortunately, we've also taught these children that when it's not over, and we just cry and we remind someone of the good old times, and then we put the kids in the middle of it, and the kids start becoming little messengers. Listen, regardless, it doesn't even matter. Regardless if it was kids saying something or it was people giving you information, messages about kids or what. It's a fated event. You were supposed to stand up for yourself. You were supposed to speak. And the biggest thing about you standing up for yourself in the recent past is this action to speak and stand up for yourself. Speak. Do you have a voice or not? That was very difficult for you in the recent past, even when you were disappointed. And it looks like it's all because of Google Photos, reminding you of the good old days, yesteryear. Leave her be. What I see happening now is that we're still kind of holding on to that, right? Come on, Donald. Let's be real. Let's be real, Donald. You can say, no, AB, truth time, you're wrong. Yes, you are. You're still holding on to it. You're holding on to it. You're still holding on to the fact that you can be this person's knight in shining armor, that this could still go somewhere, and you could still have this commitment, this marriage that you so desperately want. I tell you what, partner, should you choose to do that? This is the real question that you wanted answered, right? This is what you wanted your $5 to pay for. I'll tell you something about your $5. Here is the $1,000,000 question, okay? In the future, the amount of betrayal. The challenge here is the amount of betrayal that has happened is overkill. The amount of betrayal in the future, meaning, and I'm not even talking about new future events, I'm talking about past problems. And us holding on to Google Photos, the good old days, and still thinking we can make this commitment work, this marriage work. The issue is in the future is that there's so much betrayal. There's so much overkill. That's the challenge. Now, in the future, this choice is yours on what action to take. This choice is yours. What road you choose to go down, okay? But when we talk about this road, you're telling me you don't really have a choice. It's like I really want to choose a new road, but I always got these messengers telling me stuff. Yeah. So you're participating to a degree. Here's the choice you have in the future, Donald. Here's the choice. You could choose to stay in this fuck show of a situation that you're in. Or you can choose to be single, to make yourself happy, to be single, and entertain all these other options that you have, which are a lot. Look at all these other options you have. You have got a lot of options, son. But it does require you to walk away. It does. It does. It does. Either way, in the future, the challenge here of you healing, either way. In the future, there is so much betrayal, so much. And you staying in the current situation of betrayal, choosing to walk away, and the challenge of you accepting that, yes, you can do this, but the challenge also is you have to be single and heal. You've got to heal from all this fugazi fuckery shit. All this, the issue is you're so wrapped up in this marriage. The challenge of you accepting that, you know what, I need to go through a healing time. I need to go through a pause time. Or because the two challenge card, I find this interesting. The two challenge cards are, can I heal this fuckery and this fugaziness? Can I heal it? Can I heal this? Can you heal this? Or can you go down a whole nother route where you're single, 9 of Cups, you're single, having your wish fulfillment as a single man, entertaining all these other options. You got a lot of them. And also being able to walk away from the options you don't like. Or you can stay, the challenge of you staying and healing all this shit. And while you're healing all this fuckery and fugaziness, you can also find out what someone else was doing while you were around. Larry, Tommy, Bobby, Ricky, Justin, Steve, whoever, Lucas, whoever. Find them all out. You have a lot of healing to do. Because a little birdie told me there's a bunch there. Now, as far as more kids, I didn't even capitalize on more kids. It just looks like what I'm looking at is your future and what you're fitting to do. Your immediate future is whether or not you're going to choose to heal this fuck show of situation, because it looks like you have the option to. Like the ball's in your court, so to speak. Right, answered prayer. Looks like there's a someone here is willing to say and do anything because they're in financial straits. And they didn't realize how hard it was. They've been out here messing around with fuckboys. They didn't realize how hard that would be. They thought they were all King of Pentacles and that they were hard workers. And they found out this was just some strategy. Yeah. And this person's gotten their heart broke. Yeah. So now their aim and their goal is, I want my family back. I want this. I want my family back. I want this connection back. I just want it to be being you. Yeah, it's good. I see you being shocked. You want to reconcile? Yes, I want to work on us. I want to work on us. The issue is whether or not now, listen, whether you better use your discernment because you're a father, or whether or not you two are on the same page, because whether or not you want to admit it or not, you are teaching your current children on, you're teaching them lessons that you aren't even aware that you're teaching them. So if you're raising daughters, for example, I'd be very careful because they're learning lessons from their mother on how to train a man. If you're teaching sons, same principle. I mean, this is what you put up with, son. It is what it is. It just doesn't look like, it looks like you're almost the victim in this situation. Donald. Anything else for Donald? Just wants to know about a new partner and some new kids that they're not even touching on that. It's the issue. It looks like you still got the issue. You still got some loose ends, and you're not over it. I also see you walking away from a lot of great people because you are treating people like disposable. You're treating them disposable because you just got fucked over. You're still going through a healing process and you're walking away from a wealth of good people because you aren't over the healing process of getting fucked over. That's going to be detrimental to you. Very detrimental. Very detrimental. You know what happens to people? Fuck. You know what happens to folks? Be careful because you are in a very pivotal, a very volatile time. There's one woman, I feel like you've already met her. She's in your current energy. And you have the potential for this woman right now is she's going to cut you off. And you can say, well, I'm not seeing anyone. In your current energy, there is the potential for one woman in particular to make you very happy, but she's not gonna play no games with you. The minute that you make this person feel insecure, she's already financially stable. She's doing her best to be compassionate, patient, maybe even waiting for something to change or be over. But this person, I wouldn't hesitate on this female. This is like the one that gets away and then you say, oh my God, what have I done? Oh my God, what have I done? What have I done? I lost it. Oh my God, I was going to change. It was almost there. I was going to. There is the potential of the one that gets away. There's a huge challenge of you saying, oh my God, what have I done? You get what I'm saying? Like you're going to fuck around with one of these chicks and throw the wrong one away. And the coulda, shoulda, wouldas, the challenge here, even in the future, is you healing from a betrayal and then running through people and then realizing you made a terrible mistake with one of them. I want to caution you there, Donald. That's the best I can do. I can't even get into the kids portion because they're telling me straight up that you fitting to throw away something. You about to be stupid soon. Oh, Roscoe, God bless you. God is good. God is great. Thank you for allowing me to remove this hate. a real job. I don't ask for money for this. People choose to donate, I thank them, but I don't ask for real money. I don't ask for anything for anybody. I don't even ask for likes or subs. I mean, I'm appreciative when people like and sub, but I don't ask for it. Roman Torres, honey, thank you for donating, but what do you didn't even, Raymond, I skipped you because you didn't give me a yes or no. And you were like, well, what's coming towards me in love? And that's not a yes or no question. And then your next question to me, without even looking at what you're writing, is most likely going to say, well, am I going to meet love in the next week or two or month or whatever? And I'm not giving you a timeline. Raymond, we've been over this and over this, right? Thank you for the donation. But when it comes to your love life, I understand you're impatient. We have been over this umpteen million times. Now, I love you, but I'm not going to let you upset me tonight. You need I need a real yes or no question, okay? And it's not going to be, well, will I find love in November or December? No, not doing that with you, Raymond. I'm not. Only because I've done it with you all year. Is my mom's Miss Trina. Miss Trina 2100. Is my mom's surgery going to be the solution we're all hoping for? Yes, we know the immediate post-surgery time may be difficult, right? I mean, that's the worst. It's never the surgery that anybody has to worry about. It's the healing after any surgery. All right. Miss Trina wants to know if this is the surgery? Is this the surgery that is going to make the biggest impact, Spirit? Is this going to be the ultimate tomato that's going to turn her mom's life around? Miss Trina wants to know. But where are you? I lost my shield. How comes every time Trina comes on, I lose my shield? I always take off with one shoe every time. Every time Trina gets in my energy, I take off with one shoe. Every time, never fails. All right, let's go. I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to wake you up. It wasn't even your fault. You always blaming me for stuff I didn't even do. No, buddy. I didn't even blame you. All right. All right, let's go. Miss Trina wants to know about the surgery. I don't like where this is going. I don't like where this is going. I don't like where this is going. Yeah, no, I don't like where this is going, Trina. I don't like where this is going. Especially with whatever facility, this healing facility, I don't like where this is going. They're lying. No, and you don't know. You don't know. The family doesn't understand. They don't understand, or they don't know, or they're in denial. I feel like the challenge is they don't know. They just don't understand how people get away with shit like this. Oh, no, I don't like this dream. I'm sorry. And I do mean it from the bottom. I'm sorry. This is a no answer. No. This is the wrong facility. It's the wrong doctor. It's the wrong facility. I don't want to say it's the wrong procedure. So in the recent past, whoever this person is, this healer, which leads me to believe it's a doctor or professional, and I see the professional, the healing professional, the doctor, particular. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm sorry. I know, and because this person comes through in a recent past, they're trying, this is a person that may speak quick, or there's a problem in communication. Maybe it's a language barrier. I'm not for sure. But this person understands contract, and they understand agreements. They understand devastation, and they capitalize on that. And they're lying. This is a strategy, and they do this shit to families, and they capitalize for money. And they promise that you can overcome things. The issue is they leave a lot of information out. This healer, this feels like I'm discussing the reputation of one particular healer or facility, one particular doctor, one particular facility. The issue is this healer is promising you that this is wish fulfillment, and they're lying through their teeth. This person is extremely deceptive. The current energy is there's a family here that is struggling with money and well loved, a strong family, and going through a wealth of challenges. So the challenge and the struggle with this is that it puts someone in a position to fight, and they're willing to do anything to work as hard as they possibly can to make sure someone heals. And in the future, the sloppiness of whatever this doctor does, it's so sloppy. This person is unskilled, they're untrained, they're unskilled. This is extreme loss. And whoever this person is, this is extreme emotional loss. And I don't know, are you dealing with Doogie Howser? I don't know. But listen, this Ace of Cups reverse. This person doesn't give a shit. They don't care. They don't care. It's no loss off their back. It's like, I'm sorry to disappoint you. It didn't go well. You know, in the past, you know, I looked at it like this. This is somebody that will show you something from the past on why they thought that this immediate procedure would work. It's a very juvenile decision to do. It's a very sloppy decision to do that creates loss. Ultimately, it creates tragedy. I know that this is not the answer that you hoped for, but this is someone that promises you great things. Whoever this healer is, they promise you great things. They promise you wish fulfillment, and it's a complete lie. Not only did they get away with it, not only did they get away with that, in the meantime, we're out of money. and they know people struggle. And they know that how much strength it takes. And they know people will fight to the death. And they don't care how hard they got to work. They'll work overtime. This is someone that's promising, you know, quick results. It's very sloppy work. This Knight of Wands reverse is extremely sloppy work. Sloppy. In and out very quickly. And it creates loss. This is not good. This is not good. And the Ace of Cups reverse is unrequited. This person doesn't even care. It's no loss off of this person. So when they have to announce that it didn't go well or post-op didn't go well, it's no skin off their back. I do not recommend this. It's not even me. It's not that I don't recommend it. It's that you asked, and I'm going to tell you that it's not a good decision to make. There's a lot here that's been hidden from you on moving forward with this. It's just a little... I also feel like there could be a problem with communication. Language barriers or destination barriers. Like travel barriers or language barriers. Is there anything else you can tell Trina about her mother's surgery? No. I don't know. It feels like a doogie house or somebody that's untrained. And you say, no, this man's 70. Okay, I don't care if the man's 70. He's either A, untrained in this, or B, he's not going to be the one doing it. Once somebody goes under anesthesia, he could be the one standing back training someone while they do it. My mother woke up once from a procedure, and she woke up too early out of like a twilight, and she saw someone else working on her while the doctor that she hired was telling the person on how to stitch her up. It happens. It's very much real life. She woke up too early. She was twilighted. She wasn't put under. She woke up while, she said, I woke up and I could hear her telling the other one how to do it. Yeah. She's like she was a guinea pig. And she would have never even brought it up until she, you know, because you're a little embarrassed or you're a little ashamed or you feel awkward even bringing up what you remember. And then when something went wrong, that's when she got very vocal. And she said, listen, when I woke up out of twilight, I was twilighted, but I could hear the doctor talking to this young, she could see the person, her eyes were open. That's what I'm saying. Anything else to look true? This person's lying. They're lying. This is so deceptive. The challenge of the lies, the challenge of the deception in the recent past. There's so much deception. Someone willing to say and do anything. It's a real low blow at a very young. Why do I keep getting this card this young? There's something you don't know. You don't know. There's something, this person, they're lying. They did not tell you. The current energy is you don't know. I don't even think that you're in denial. I think that this is the challenge of someone lying. They're lying. This is denial. This is, they're going to deny that they said it. But first of all, this is someone that's purposely withholding information. And you have to understand, a Knight of Wands, that is someone that is dangerous, that you need to use caution with. It's someone that's new. It's a knight. I mean, that's not a professional energy at all. This is a wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. No. I don't like that Five of Swords up against this 2. That is, not only is it complete deception, this person's been getting away with this. Especially if this has anything to do with the heart itself as an organ. I don't like that. Even if I deduct it, it's heartbreaking. For one, it's heartbreaking. It creates separation. It creates loss. It creates heart failure. This is just bad. It's so fucking bad. This is extreme deception, and these people will get away with it because there's only so much they have to disclose, and they're on to the next. I don't like it. I'm sorry, I don't. And I know that that creates a problem, you know, because how are you gonna say, hey, I went to this tarot reader, you know, and I've been following her for a while, and I don't know what else to say to you, Trina. Other than that, I kind of feel dizzy a little bit right now. I'm sorry. I wouldn't be doing my due diligence if I didn't. You need to look into this a little bit further. There is a lot of hidden shit here that you don't know. There's a lot of reason for fear. There's a lot of reason for suspicion. There's a lot of reason, hermit. There's a lot of reason why this would keep someone up at night. There's a lot of reason why we should be investigating things that aren't so clear to us. I think with the proper amount of strength and determination, we can overcome this. Family support and getting resourceful when someone's really in a rock and a hard place. I do think that you can overcome it, especially if this person's healing. But we really need to use our discernment right now when we sign contracts, because this has the potential to be devastating. And there's this fresh start. I mean, this is an answered prayer for you to get, in my opinion, on the same page with a professional and how we plan to move forward. One thing I will say is we need to get away from one professional in particular. We need to completely move away from this one individual. And we may be trying to hold on to this one individual because we're juggling money and shit is hard. But here's the deal. This has life-changing death card repercussions. It's a fated event, and you need this fated event. A little birdie told me, okay, this is a very fated event. And if you really want a message, we need to spend a little bit longer as a family, and maybe even a little bit more of an investment. And it may require argument from the family. But I think if you put up enough of a protest, you will get enough people on your side and justice that we can do the right thing and wait. And I know this is disappointing, but there is a spirit team here that is guaranteeing a successful result. Good news and wish fulfillment, and this will be a learning lesson. I do also feel like if you look into this a little bit further, you will learn other people's hardship stories of how they lost loved ones and how this person didn't give a fuck and got away with shit. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I'm trying to warn you, and hopefully I'm wrong. I'm not wrong very often. All right, Derek Alvin, you have a very similar question. Derek Alvin, you said hello. Are you still here? Can you hit the heart button? Can you hit the heart button one time? For one time. There's this guy that I watch. I love him. His name's Juno. I love me some Juno. I know you walk the line. I love Juno. I love me some Juno. Derek Alvin, you said, hey, I want to know if my father's surgery will be successful. Are you still here? Can you hit the heart button? So I know you're still here, otherwise I'm going to skip you. Derek's like, hell no, I don't want to know now. You just told her. Derek's like, no, I don't want the man. I ain't even here. I'm not hitting the heart button. Derek Alvin, are you here? Hit the heart button. Okay, it's already been postponed. I see. And she's got heart issues. I saw the heart issues. Listen, man. No, I saw the heart issues. No, I saw the heart issues, especially if there's a heart issue. No, Miss Trina, no. No, this is dangerous. It's extremely dangerous. It's sloppy. I see it creating loss, and I see someone not caring. Not caring. Ace of Cups reverse, not caring. It's unrequited love. They don't give a shit. I also see that I feel like whoever you sign a contract with, you know, and that's what you do behind closed doors when someone goes under. You don't know who's operating on you. And I feel like there's the old switcheroo, and we're going to have a new lab tech in there, a brand new RN or a brand new doctor that's going to be doing this for the first. You don't know what happens. I'm telling you, behind closed doors. I do not like this doctor. I do not like this healer. And they already told me you're going to be disappointed because this thing, you know, I don't agree. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. It's called blackmail. Lord knows I'm making such a profit off of it. And what's your name? Sarakit? Sarakit 3. Yeah, I'm making such a profit off of doing this. Other than, you know, spending my own time and vitality doing it. I'm making such a profit. Instead of being a skeptic, right? Because it's just fear, right? You're just afraid of what you're seeing. Instead of being a skeptic or fearful, why don't you ask a real question? Why don't you ask a real question? Because I don't pull energy without consent. So why don't, instead of you being a skeptic and calling it blackmail, no, listen, I'm not a heart whore. Sarakit 3, whatever your name is. Sorry, you can't tell your future if you don't hit. No. That's not. I'm asking for this person. His name was Derek Alvin, to hit the heart button once to let me know he's still here. Not a heart whore. I'm going to skip him and move on to someone else that is waiting. Do you understand? I am not here looking for subs. I don't ask for money, subscriptions, nor likes. Okay, so let's get that straight. Instead of being a hater or someone that's just scared, why don't you ask a real question? Something you really want to know the answer to. And I'm telling you straight up, just like I told Trina about her mother's heart condition. What is the deal? And how her surgery's already been delayed. How would I even know that? How would I have known that? I don't need anybody to hit a heart button. I don't ask for likes. I don't say, hey guys, make sure you subscribe and hit the like button, hit the heart button, make sure you donate, make sure you buy my merch. You'll never hear that from me, ever. This is a free channel. It's called blackmail. No, there's a lot of stuff going on out there. And I won't get into it as a white female, but I'm not one of those people doing it. A lot of biases out there. I'm not even going to time you out because you're too afraid to ask anything. Motherfuckers go quiet. There's crickets out there. Crickets. Will I be in an honest relationship? Dula Martin. Thank you, Donald. I appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate that, Donald. You don't have to. I split all my donations with, right, High Priestess Star. That's very kind of you. But I split my donations with Thelma, and Thelma and I have never even split a donation, for any of you wondering. We've been at this for years. And I think we have like a pot of nothing. Believe me, we have less than a week's paycheck between us. And I mean that, even if we made $12 an hour, her and I have a less than a week's paycheck, and we've been at this for years. So we've never even split the pot. I don't do this for like subs, shares, or any of that. Neither does she. She donates her time because she wants to. She donates her time because she wants to, the same way I do. I do this just to help folks. That's it. I only ask people to hit it once because I just want to make sure they're here, that's all. Dula Martin. Will it be, Derek, if you come back, just write your name in the chat so I know you're here. Will you be in an honest relationship? Dula Martin. Dula, are you a female or male? Dula Martin, because that's going to help me a lot. Because, yeah, you're one of these coming up as a twin. And that sucks that I attract so many twin flame. And again, with the, I need to hold on. I'm getting too discombobulated. Getting too discombobulated here. I think there's a lot more twins out there, or maybe I just have a habit of attracting them. I just feel like I have a habit of attracting twin unions. People that, you know, when you feel that you don't know what the hell it was and you just want more information. And unfortunately, for a reader like me, that's nice. Beautiful. Yeah, somebody here definitely dropped the ball, that's for sure. And I agree. There's a lot of readers out here that won't even. I've been on readers' channels and they'll be doing collectives and they'll say, I'm not even going to continue because I got all these live. It's a live feed like I do, and they're like, I'm not even going to continue because I'm not going to let people just pull in my energy without hitting the heart button. You're not going to get back to the channel. I'm like, oh, okay. So you feel like that you're that in touch that I disagree. I strongly disagree. I've been at this a while, I'm telling you. You're opening up doors that you're having a hard time shutting. You're opening up doors you have a hard time shutting. All right, Dula Martin. Okay, I get it. So what? 7 years, who cares? I'm asking you, are you a male or a woman? Because I have a male and I have a female. And I have a contract here. I have a soulmate contract in the recent past. And I have a gentleman here that's not taking action. There's been no forward movement and a huge heartbreak. Then I have a female here that knows exactly what the hell is going on. And she feels like something here is amiss. She feels like something's been ripped off from her or stolen. So which one are you? The female or the male? Dula Martin, 6015. You're the female. Great. So in the recent past, there was this contract signed, a soulmate contract. And a gentleman here that is not taking action and creating a lot of separation and a lot of heartbreak. This contract in the recent past, whatever it was supposed to be phenomenal. Was supposed to be the Ten of Pentacles, meaning there's other reasons for soulmate contracts, meaning maybe you two were supposed to find found a Walmart or a Tractor Supply or a Sheetz or a racetrack or a Walgreens. I don't know what the hell you were supposed to do, but it was supposed to be big. You were supposed to create something awesome together. There is a gentleman here that is solely responsible and kind of hogging all this energy for himself at the current energy. Solely responsible for the separation, solely responsible for this third party heartbreak. And the challenge here is his fucking ego. They're telling me that you are completely in the know. You know exactly who I'm talking about. You feel like you've been ripped off, and it's caused you a great deal of healing. You can see shit for what it is, although I do feel like you're stuck in it. And it's something that you're desperately trying to move on from. I do see something here changing for you in the future. There's an answered prayer. I feel like you've been praying for it. It's like, listen, I know I'm kind of stuck in something. It's no fault of your own, but you're like, when is the cycle going to end? The challenge here is developing a new foundation, a new, where does that leave you? Where does that leave you from this contract agreement where this gentleman was extremely selfish, ball hogged, was not a team player. This is a ball hog. If you were ever on a team, you're a basketball team, this is called a ball hog. Created a great deal of heartbreak, a great deal of pain, created the entire separation of this contract. His ego is way out of check. And now I see a female here praying, feeling like you've been ripped off, feeling like you've been fucked over out of a contract. Absolutely. The challenge, even in the future, what I'm seeing is that you're waiting on this to kind of wrap up. And the challenge here is, where does that leave you? Where does that leave you for a future foundation? That's what I'm seeing. You aren't the first, you won't be the last. There's lots of contracts that were supposed to go one way and did not end up going that way. It's usually because of this situation. The internet is full of it. Where does that leave? What is your name? Dula Martin. Where does this leave Dula Martin? Because the challenge here is, how does she rebuild? How does she get into a new foundation? And you're smarter and wiser for it, but the fact that you're coming up Queen of Swords, it's like you've been there and done that. You got the t-shirt, and that creates a barrier, especially when you're so knowledgeable of the heavens. You've been stuck on this situation for a long time. There's been no forward movement, and it no doubt created immense loss. Grief. No forward movement, created a lot of grief. I see that you spent a lot of time in the recent past. There's no forward movement. You grieved it and you healed from it. You feel like, well, I'm happy because it happened and I've healed from that. Looks like you've been focusing on your money. And it's been very, very difficult to do. And you've been trying to focus on a brand new start, especially when it comes to love. The fact of it is that whatever is going on in your finances, even what you do for work is extremely hard. And you want love, but trying to find love, and it's like, yeah, I'm in this new cycle and I don't even really know what action to take. And you're coming across as someone who wants love. Queen of Cups, you're coming across in feminine energy. Extremely finding. Did you listen to my collective Dula Martin, did you listen to the collective? Because whatever you're doing, there's this new financial opportunity, but whatever that is for work is difficult. And it's difficult trying to attract love, especially in this new cycle. And now you're creating a little bit of money and you don't know what to do. It's like, well, I'm financially independent and I want love, but damn, it's hard to attract love. And you're in this space in the future where you're very feminine. The challenge that I'm seeing is the pool of people that you're around. You're ready for love in the future, no doubt. You're in a very feminine energy. I'm ready for love. The challenge that I see is that the people that are around you are not financially anywhere near. You get what I'm trying? Do you understand what I'm putting? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? You're coming across with breadwinner energy where you have created, you've kind of been the man in this. And yes, you want love, but the people that you're hanging around are they're bad news. Meaning, okay, so when you do go out to the bar, you go out to a date, you're going to pick up the bill. I wish I could give you better news, honey, but this is what I'm seeing. You have spent a lot of time healing from this past situation. Then you went into this really hard financial opportunity that was, it looks like it's stressful. And on top of it, it's stressful dating. And it's like, well, I'm in a new year, new me. You know, you're finally financially abundant. And it's like, I'm in this position now where I want to focus on love and I want to be in this more feminine energy. But the issue, I don't know if you're just trying to attract love at bars, that ain't going to work. The challenge here is when you're out with folks, you're in a very low vibing atmosphere. To me, it's giving bar energy, where you think you're going to go out to a bar and find there's a lot of cups here. There's a tear in my beer. I'm going to go to a fucking paint party, or I'm going to go to a dog park. There's no love there. Okay, no, wherever you're trying to find love in the future, not the place to do it. You're going to get a lot of people that feel sorry for themselves and they don't have any money and they're nowhere near on the financial playing field that you are. You're in the NFL and they are in JB. I don't know what to say. They're Division 1 or 2. It's not going to work. You're in the NFL and you're dating Division 1 and 2 players. I don't know what to say anymore. The issue with you is okay, listen, you are ready for love. I get it. But the challenge is when you're going out, to me, it looks like you're trying to rub elbows in bars. And that's always a very low vibing place to find folks. And it's not going to be good. You're not going to be, I don't know how else to describe it to you. It's not going to work. Because you're coming across that you are this feminine woman. So tell me how it's going to work where you're always paying a bill. You're going to pick up the check. You're going to take the guy home at the end of the night? And I do mean that literally. You're going to drive home in your car because Lord knows he don't have one. All his friends left him. And now what? You're going to buy him an Uber in the morning? Girl, bye. That's the challenge. The challenge that I see with you is when you do look for love, you're looking for love in all the wrong places. Too many faces. That's what I'm seeing. Okay. What's your name? I don't know how to say your name. How do you say your name? Trukaka? I don't know. T-R-E-C. I don't know. I'm trying to sound it out. I'm hooked on phonics here. T-R-E-C-E-R-E. I don't know. Trukaka? T-R-E-C-E. Does anybody know? Am I tripping? Right, I feel like a fucking Twix commercial right now. What is this? T-R-E-C-E-R-E-D. R-E-C-E-R-D. I don't know. 76. I'm having trouble in my marriage. Okay, give me a second. I can't wait to do your question. Just give me a moment. Oh. make me feel like a Twix commercial. Okay. Thank you for the donation. Yeah. Innumerable stars. Listen, I don't beg you all for subs, likes, shares. Damn sure I don't ask for money, okay? But I do appreciate it when you do it, and I appreciate when you're all sub. Like, I appreciate all that stuff, but I don't ask anybody to do any of it, okay? When I ask you guys to just verify that you're still here, I'll say, hey, can you hit the heart button? You don't have to hit the heart button. You can just like type it, like, hey, I'm here. Because I don't want to read for somebody, put all their business out there and they're not even here. Hold on. Whoever donated, give me a second. I don't remember what star. Give me a second. All right. Contessa Brown. No, Contessa. So Contessa Brown. I have my first grandbaby on the way. No, okay. I can't read for people under 18. Believe me, I've tried. I had a very similar situation. And, yeah, no. I can't read for little babies. I don't know what your question is, but I can't read for children. You got your first, I can't read for babies. You need to be more specific. It needs to be in the form of a yes or no, okay? And even if you said, well, is my son the father? I can't get around that question on paternity. I can't read for children that are under 18, okay? Even on paternity questions, it won't work out. I can't. I can give you a synopsis of what's going on between the two adults, but when it comes to paternity, I can't get a yes or a no. I can't. Thank you for your donation, hon. Give me a second. I see you. Give me a second. TRECERD. Give me a second. Would Connie marry me? Innumerable stars. All right. Can you just let me know if you're a male or a female? The person that donated innumerable stars. Can you let me know, are you a male or a female? Because Connie sounds like a female name. Are you male or female? Male, okay. I'm trying to get all my cards. So hard to get them all in. Connie Mary. Innumerable stars. Lots of challenges in the recent past. Lots of challenges in the recent past. Damn, what's going on with you and Connie, man? Shit. What y'all meet off one of them dating shows or something? True. Yeah, this is giving off like 90-Day Fiance or something. What's going on between you and Connie? This is weird. man. What has happened between the two of you in the recent past? It just ain't. It just ain't. It just ain't. Damn, brother. Damn, brother. Alright, look, yeah, innumerable stars. Man, what you want me to say to you? You know the story better than I do. You know, there's a lot of, I don't know if this is an issue in the recent past of distance, you know, a body of water or what, but distance could have been an issue, or just one person wants to go with the flow. This could have just been one of you wanting to go with the flow, and if I had to guess, it's probably you. Male, just, hey, can we go with the flow? It created a lot of trust issues and grudges, a lot of deception, a lot of hurt. And no doubt someone walked away. Now, whether that was you or her, I can't tell. But there's a lot of go with the flow and a lot of betrayal in the past, and we're like, well, fuck it, we'll just walk away from it. Now, in the current energy, it looks like pushing this thing forward. And it's like, well, you know, it's a brand new day. I'm going to push this thing forward. I'm in a better spot now, and I'm ready, and I'm ready to. I'm waiting. I'm ready, and I'm waiting. I want to do the right thing. I'm ready for a fresh start. I feel like you possibly, or you know, I realize there's been a heartbreak. I realize there's been a separation. And I didn't take action towards this person, and there's definitely one of you that have been dumped, whether that was you or her. There's a gentleman here that has his heart on the line, and his heart is very much hurt now. I love this woman. And this woman has a great big heart, and she's coming across as extremely non-toxic. The issue with the woman is also very genuine. Oh, shit, man. I hate to say this. The woman is saying to me that she's realized that she wants love. She doesn't want anything toxic, hon. She's telling me this is unrequited love. She does not see a future in this, and that's it. She's cut this off. That she's moved on. And the truth of it is that if she was to take a risk, a gamble, and put her future in your hands, she's telling me that it's a trap, that she would feel very trapped and very confined, where it's like she wouldn't be able to have her own money, or she wouldn't be able to have her own freedoms. She feels like there's just too much of a control issue here, that it's unrequited love. She feels like a possession. The truth is that this is a huge risk for her to take, because this is a woman to me that wants to pursue a career, and she would be kind of trapped in this with you, where she's limited on how much money she could make, or if she could even work at all. Either way, she's telling me it's unrequited love. It's unrequited love, and there's nothing that would grow out of it financially, as a financial future. She's telling me she's trying to avoid a financial nightmare, where she would either become a possession, or she would become the financial backing in something. Either she's going to be unable to create a living because you hold all the financial strings, or B, it's her that would be the only financial provider in something. And she feels like she needs to dodge a whole bullet right now. She doesn't want to be trapped in something. This would be a huge gamble in her future. And based on what she's already known from this relationship, it's way too toxic. It's unrequited love. She's been there. She's done that. She got the t-shirt that nothing grew from it before. She tried to plant good seed there and she had nothing to show for it, and that's why she cut it off. She made a very honest, decisive decision, and it wasn't easy for her to do. Right now, she's very focused on her career and her line of work, and that's what has her full attention. And she feels like if she was to invest any further with you, she would be in a financial downfall and a financial nightmare. She's trying to avoid that whole problem. Furthermore, she feels like she would be a possession of yours, and that not that you don't really love her, that she's just a possession. She's a collectible. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to give you that. Innumerable stars. I don't know why the woman feels that way. I can tell you what I see in the past, that there was a lot of going with the flow and a lot of betrayal, and that's the reason someone walked away. I see a man here that's heartbroken, wants a fresh start, wants to do the right thing, wants to pick up the pieces, realizing the error of his ways, where he didn't take action, realizing why something didn't work out. But there is a female here that has many reasons of why she cut something off. She didn't do this lightly. I do want to let you know that. She recognized this as something that was extremely toxic, not growing, unrequited love, and she made a very decisive decision, went in a whole new route. It's not that she doesn't still think about you. She does. She absolutely does. But right now her work is completely constraining. She's wrapped herself into her work. Nine of Pentacles reversed. She doesn't want to be held down. She doesn't want to be someone's possession. She doesn't want to be unsuited with someone that's not reciprocal. Meaning that, like, say she makes 100 grand a year, she doesn't want to be with somebody who's making 50 grand a year and doesn't want to grow, because there's a huge problem with growth in this relationship. I see it. It's unrequited love. It's way too toxic. This thing is not growing. It's not growing. It's not producing any fruit. And that's why she's made the decision to cut it. She's went in a whole different direction. And I see where it bothers her and it bothers you, but she's telling me it's a financial pitfall for her at this time. I'm sorry I can't give you a better answer, but I'm not sorry. You asked me, and no, the answer's no. Connie, no. Connie has no intentions of accepting it's not that this woman, this is a very caring woman. Queen of Cups. There's a lot of feelings between the two of you. I do want you to know that. There's a match here. This was not a decision that she took lightly. But when she made it, it was very final. Extremely final. She also wanted a fresh start at one time. There is a huge amount of heartbreak that took place. It looks like someone here missed the boat, so to speak. When it was time to take action, they didn't. Whoever, they just accepted the breakup. They accepted it. It was like, well, I got dumped. Okay, well, I guess I got dumped. So the time to take action just didn't happen. There's a huge betrayal here. Someone leaves, and the time to take action just didn't happen. Now the girl's done said, well, I guess we're going to have to cut this shit off. Now she's focusing on herself. And I'm not seeing it. The answer's no. Connie is no. It's a no-go. I'm sorry. I know nobody likes to hear bad news. I'm sorry. Hey, Cut Eyes, long time no see. Been a while, huh? It's been a while. All right, Cut Eyes, I have to take, hold on, she told me to call her C, I think. She said, I think she just said call me C. Having trouble in my marriage, should I walk away? Tracy, just Tracy is how you say it. Thank you, Tracy. Tracy, duh, Tracy. Why didn't I understand how to say Tracy? Shit. Tracy. You say Tracy, huh? Okay. All right, guys, give me a second, because Tracy was kind of here before. Toya. Okay, Toya. And YouTube name is Tracy, but Toya. Okay, Toya. Um, you're in trouble. I'm having trouble in my marriage. Should I walk away? Toil wants to know. Damn, that was fast. They've been waiting on you. Let's go. Yeah, yes, you have. Yeah, you have. How long is this? Okay. Wow. Toya. Yeah, I knew when they started popping too fast. I didn't get a chance to really shuffle this back out. Let's go for Toya. Yeah, Toya. Damn, girl. Yeah, Toya. Toya. Don't listen to me, Toya. I can't even say your name right. I'm gonna call you Tracy. I can't even say Toya right. I've messed it up at least 3 times every time I try to say it. Damn, girl. Yeah, they couldn't wait to get on you. They like you. Yeah, they like you. They like him too. Whoever this spirit team is, they like the both of you. So there's no bias here. I'm not going to create a bias where I say I hate one person, you know. There's no easy way to say this. I don't have a bias on either one of you at all. Zero bias in the cards. Okay. All right. Toya. In the case of Toya. All right. Recent past relationships very hard. And it feels hard because it feels like one of us lost financial independence. One of us lost financial independence. Or felt like they were carrying the weight of the other. And I'm seeing where we prayed on this and one of you cried. Where you know how you're very upset and you're crying to the heavens and you're praying and you're like, yeah, I can't do this. It's just too hard, God. I need help. It's not fair. Your current energy is there's just not a marriage here. The marriage has dissolved. Doesn't even feel like we're married. It's just a piece of paper. Don't get along at all and not treating each other like even friends. This is not even a friend anymore, let alone a lover. Justice reverse, lovers reverse, 2 of Cups reverse. This is extreme issues, incompatibility, where we're not even friends no more, we're enemies. Extreme issues and sacrifice, time, money, energy, effort, and resources. This is where, right, this is where you would mark, you go write your name on food in the refrigerator. I mean, this is bad. This is really bad. I'm going to withhold money. I'm going to withhold love. This is not even a friendship. But yet, why is there 2 people here saying they love each other? It's the oddest damn thing to me. Because the marriage is dissolved. There is extreme compatibility issues here. 2 people that talk to each other, treat each other terribly, not even a friendship. Neither one of you giving to each other at all. Time, money, energy, effort, research. 0 sacrifice on either part. I can't even tell which one of you are doing it. That's how bad it is. Lovers reverse, 2 of Cups reverse, meaning Spirit's not even taking a fucking side anymore. And with that, they're saying it's odd. It's like Spirit's not even, like Spirit's saying, listen, when it comes to crying to the heavens, I think it's both of you have done these prayers. I don't even think it's one of you that has cried out. The challenge is which one of them has cried out harder here. Who do they take up for? They don't even know who to take up for. When we talk about praying and crying to the heavens, they don't even know which one of you to take up for anymore. You can't. They're incompatible. They're not even friends. Both of them are shitheads. Both of them don't treat each other right. Both of them, to me, you're too young to be in a marriage. Neither one of you know what marriage is about. That's why this whole thing dissolved. You do not understand time, money, energy, effort, or resources. Neither one of you know what the hell you're doing. You're not compatible. You don't even treat each other like friends. You don't give to each other. But then all of a sudden, we love each other. But we love each other. How's that work? Well, making my head hurt. I'm gonna walk away and get a towel. In the future, I see a lot of counseling, family counseling in the future. A lot of family counseling. The Ten of Cups reverse is we've got external family in the mix that hate each other's guts. I see a lot of family counseling. We need to look into family counseling. And I think it's very, I see that it's extremely beneficial to get a professional involved. Hermit, where we need to look in the yellow pages. I guess that's on your phone now. Look for a professional that deals with professional counseling. The biggest thing with you, Toya, is that this gentleman is coming across like a man's man. He's going to find it difficult to get involved with a professional, especially when it comes into counseling. He's going to find this very challenging to do. It's going to be harder for him to do because he's a man, and there's an edge of masculinity for him that he's going to become resistant. It's going to be much harder for him to do, taking advice from, especially, it looks like whoever the counselor is, it looks like the counselor is most likely a man. However, his ego is challenging. He's coming across like a man's man, like a doer. He's charismatic, he's attractive. And it's going to be very difficult for him to reconcile some things, especially with the family. There's something with the family dynamic in the future where he looks at it very factual, where when you cross a line in something, he has a very hard time overcoming that. And it's going to take a minute. So if this gentleman was the type, it's like I said what I said, and then he needs distance, he needs time to calm down. Give him the time to calm down, because this dude, he's a guy, and guys get very protective, and he's trying to protect himself in a sense. It's going to be difficult for him to reconcile, for whatever reason, reconcile these families. It's going to be more difficult reconciling the families. This could be something to do with children. Even though I don't see children here, I just see extreme family drama. And when we look at that, him taking action on how to reconcile this is going to be very difficult. Do I think he's going to be willing to go to counseling? Absolutely. Because I see two people here that love each other. I think it's going to be very hard for him to reconcile with the family, more so than you. I got two people that love each other in the current energy, and realizing that the entire marriage is in shambles. But there's a huge concept of outside energy family here that he feels like he should have a say-so on, and what he says goes. And that is the biggest challenge here, is he's taking it very hard because he feels like he's the one that should have a say over his family. And I think there's professional help here. Even though you get a professional, a counselor, I think he's very willing to go. I see he's very willing to go. Just because you're willing to go and get help doesn't mean, it's still going to be very hard to reconcile this with the family, for whatever that's worth to you. Okay, Toya? I wouldn't give up on it. As much as I thought it was going that direction, I kind of thought, well, shit, this is over. But I still see two people who are highly committed and love each other. It's just an extremely rough spot in marriage. One of the roughest spots I've ever seen that have the possibility of coming out of this thing. You truly do, with professional help, you do have the possibility to come out of it. The challenge I see is reconciling the family. All right. I didn't see children. I'm seeing outside family. 10 of Cups reverse. That's someone that's very adamant about how their family should go. And there is a huge problem on how we view family. And really taking a good look at what he's saying about how he views what a family should be and what it shouldn't be, because that's the biggest challenge on how you all are seeing shit. And it's going to be very difficult for him to reconcile. To me, there's just outside, I don't know if it's outside family or your views on family. What a family is and what a family isn't. What a man does and what a man doesn't. Because to him, he's telling me he's the man of the house. And that's been one of the biggest challenges. All right. Does that make sense? I wouldn't give up on it, no. Two people love each other. That's weird that it came out. So it was like, despite all this craziness, you both love each other still. It's just a hard time in a marriage. Just a very difficult time in a marriage. Two people still love each other, though, despite it. I think it's cool. I think it's cool. I have two people here that are refusing to give up on love, and that's rare. That's extremely rare. Extremely rare. Justice reverse, lovers reverse, Two of Cups reverse. Capitalized on a Queen of Cup on a King of Cup upright. That is extremely odd and beautiful at the same time. And beautiful. I think that's pretty cool. Despite all the hardships, two people still love each other. I think it's cool. I think that there's still hope, a lot of hope. A lot of hope. Oh. I gotta get some Tylenol. Battling, hair 46 last 2 days. I got it coming down or something. When I was warned about that, like when people come with my full time, it's hard to adapt. I didn't know what they meant until I got here. All right, I always want to say Katniss Everdeen. Oh Lord, cat eyes, strong blood. I always want to say Katniss Everdeen. That's how I remember her name. Purple Lobster. What a cool name. Purple Lobster. That's awesome. Alright. Hold on, Katniss. SK8989. Hi, Saji Malik. You have a friend, you got a crush on a friend, basically. Feelings towards you for dating. Your name is Shrey. So Shrey, Wants to know the feelings towards the crush. Are you here, Shrey? Lord forbid I ask if you hit the heart button. Can you at least give me some acknowledgement here that you're still here? Shrey, you talking about the friend, the crush, feelings towards you for dating? Are you still here? Because sometimes I be skipping folks by accident. Shrey, you here? Alright. I'm gonna go to Katniss and or cat eyes. But if you decide to come back, Shrey, you let me know, okay? The one with the crush or what? You let me know. Can't tell you, man, it pissed me off. I try to be better than these comments. You know, I really do. But when somebody, man, it really pisses me off. Sorry, can't tell your future if you don't hit that heart button. That pisses me off because I never ask nobody to do anything. I don't ask y'all to do nothing. This fucking idiot. Hard for me not to be, I'm human, you know? And I donate a lot of time. Thelma donates a lot of time. You know, I've been on here almost 3 hours. You think we're making a living at this? Me and Thelma have been doing this for years. We don't make anything off of this. It's just done to help folks. That's it. And believe me, I give a lot of bad news. Oh wow, what a cool Scorpio and a Capricorn. That's awesome. What a cool couple. Are you is a Scorpio, is that a November or October? If you're still here, I don't know. I was just curious if it was a Scorpio November or October. But that is neat. I think that should be a dynamite couple, honestly. All right, let's go. Shrey isn't saying nothing. Purple Lobster, give me a minute. I gotta read for Cat Eyes. From the Netherlands. What do you have something to say about an animal? Something to say about an animal. Question, my dog, Trudy, was bitten to death. Jesus. Was bitten to death by other dogs 2 days before Christmas. And I would like to know if she's okay now. No, baby, I can't do that. I don't, I'm sorry for your loss. Cat Eyes, Strong Blood, I am so sorry. Bitten to death, oh my God. 2 days before Christmas. You know what's ironic, Cat Eyes, is that on Christmas, my dog almost drowned in my own pool. And I took for granted that all dogs could swim. And he must have gotten distracted and he fell in, my baby. And I heard what I thought was a grown adult fall in the pool. It was 7 o'clock in the morning on Christmas Day. And I thought I heard a grown person, like an adult, fall in the pool. You heard boom, and all this water splash. And then I could hear someone gasping, gurgling and gasping. And I had my earbud in and I was scrolling and I hit pause or I ripped my earbud out and I'm like, am I hearing this? And I jumped up, I ran here, and he's fighting for his life in the pool, fighting for his life. All dogs don't know how to swim. He gets to the edge, he comes out on his own. I think seeing me snapped him out of it and he made it. And I beat water out of his back and I know that doesn't comfort you, and I'm not trying to take away from your pain. I'm I'm not trying to say, I just found it ironic, right? You said 2 days before Christmas and that happened to me on Christmas. I wasn't trying to take away from your pain. I apologize if I did, you know, I apologize if I did. I wasn't trying to do that, but I couldn't imagine if that happened. I will tell you this, I can't contact your deceased. There's some things I can't do. If you read and I hate to go back to this when you're grieving, and I hate to say this, but if you go to the description, I can't contact your deceased relatives. I can't read for children. I can't give lottery numbers. And I understand the pain you're going through. I don't even want to say I understand. I don't think that I could understand. I don't think I could begin to understand what you're going through. I don't want to say I understand. I don't understand what you're going through. I don't. Other than I am so sorry. There's nothing that I could say that would comfort you. And I apologize that I went off on a tangent and tried to turn it, you know, to a similar story. I did find it ironic, but there's no way I could help you, hon. I can't. There are certain doors that I don't open. I don't. When you get in this line of work, you have to make very firm boundaries on what you're willing to do and what you're not willing to do. I'm so sorry, though. I don't want to pretend that I know what you're going through. I don't even want to pretend that I know. I don't, because I don't know. I've never been through it, and it would be tragic. And I'm just so sorry for your loss. I'm so sorry. I can imagine. I have, my boys they're the love of my life. I couldn't imagine. That's why I don't know what you're going through. I don't know. I don't know. And as much as even if I wanted, let me put it to you like this, even if I wanted to, I couldn't. I couldn't. I'm so strongly supported that even when situations where I've tried to overcome my own questions, on certain situations where I'm trying to get down to my own, I don't get the answer. It's out of protection, huh? There's certain doors that you don't want to open as a reader, okay? When you get into reading, there's certain doors you just can't open that we're not willing to open. So I've learned to accept that. I'm so sorry, though. I'm so sorry for your loss. So sorry. Jesus. All right. Did Trey ever come back? I'm sorry, move on like that. Does anybody else here have a question? Because I'm going to go. Send it on a bad note. Abdullah said you don't go to bars. Well, if you don't go to bars, you're meeting people. You're just not rubbing elbows with the right people. You're rubbing elbows with low income, good timing people. People that are appealing to your emotions and aren't on the same financial caliber. All right, forward movement, let's go. Is TC jealous of me and Leo's friendship? And she doesn't want him around. Forward movement. Are you a female? Forward movement. Are you a female? Forward movement. Are you the female best friend? Is TC jealous of me and Leo's relationship? She doesn't want him around. Yes, of course. So what are you? The female best friend? You the female best friend? I'm just curious. I'm gonna watch this play out, and it may not be. I don't know how this is gonna play out. But you the female. It's your aunt. Okay, you're a female. You're a female. Okay, you're a female, and Leo is your aunt. Okay. So you're a female, and the Leo is your aunt. Is TC also a female? Why does this not feel right? Is TC also a female? Is TC jealous of me and Leo's relationship? She doesn't, no, wait a minute. She doesn't want him around. Who's the him? The Leo, okay, hold up here. Oh, shit. Stop beating around the bush with me, because you're making my whole head hurt. Forward movement. You're a female. Who just because this thing's gonna get so discombobulated when I try to read. Just come out and say it. The Leo is a man. All right, so Jesus Christ, you're a female. Leo is a man, and so you're the niece. And TC is your aunt. So you're a female. Let me get this straight. You're a female. You're the niece. And you want to know if your aunt is jealous. I want to know if my aunt is jealous of you hanging out with her man. So you're the niece, and you have this aunt. And you want to know if she's jealous of you hanging out with her man. Am I picking up what you're putting down there? Hey, Purple Lobster. I tried to call on you, hon, but you must have took off on me. I got tired of my long-winded shit. All right, so forward movement is saying, yeah, he's my man. Here we go. Jesus. Okay, forward movement. Let's recap here. Can you give me a better synopsis of what the hell I am looking at here? You want to know, I don't even know what you want to know anymore. My brain scrambled. I don't even know why you're calling him Leo. Why don't you just say what the hell you're trying to say? You want to know if your aunt's jealous of your man. You're a female, and you want to know if your aunt is jealous of your man, basically, correct? I need to know if my aunt is jealous of my man. I need to know if my aunt is jealous of me and my man. So simple. Why we gotta complicate shit? Is the aunt jealous of the man? Okay, she's jealous of the relationship. All right, jealous of the man, jealous of the relationship. Yeah, this was the tower with the disappointment. This is shocking. This is, oh my God, things will never be the same. Now what am I going to do with myself? Fuck. Is the aunt jealous of, right, Earl done went to bed. God bless him. I like your aunt. That's right. She don't give a fuck. I like your aunt. Yeah, your aunt is on point. Who's TC? Your aunt? Is your aunt TC? Is that her name, TC? Is that who you're referring to? Yeah, TC. I like TC. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Get him, TC. Yeah, she done spunked this block before. Yeah, she don't trust this motherfucker as far as she could throw him. And she don't give a fuck. I like her. Get him, TC. I was here before you, bitch. I'll be here before. I'll be here after you, hoe. Fuck out of here. Get him, TC. That's right. Yeah, she grilling his ass. That's right, girl. Coward bitch. What? Wow. Goodness, TC, you are just something else. TC, you cannot use that language in here. Wow. Shit. This lady deserves her own talk. She deserves to be on one of these talk shows, one of these TLC shows. Holy shit. Go ahead, TC. Get them, girl. Everybody needs a TC. I just want to say, everybody needs an auntie TC. We all could only benefit and be so lucky to have an auntie TC. Go ahead, TC. You get him, girl. She don't trust this boy as far as she can throw him. She got her eye on his ass. In the recent past. Nah, y'all. You see her looking at him? Mm-hmm. That was the look she gave him when she met him. Mm-hmm. I'll be the judge of that. He looks like he's a fucktardia. He looks like he's trying to be sneaky. He looks like he's everything that he's not. And she does not trust him at all. She feels like she's seen him, that she's got the t-shirt. She's done been to this, she's done seen this dude 11 times. She got the t-shirt, the keychain, ticket stubs, pictures, you name it. Every little step you take, TC will be there. Every little move you make, she'll make sure you're supposed to be where you said you were supposed to be. Oh yeah. No doubt when she met this cat, she grilled him and asked him 11 questions. Want to talk about uncomfortable? Whew. He couldn't use the bathroom. He couldn't get out of these questions. She was sizing his ass up like a bad interview. Damn. TC, like a bad interview. Damn, that was a bad interview. This guy could not flip. He couldn't get out of it. Can I use the restroom? Do you have anything to drink? Can I skip this question? Now, she looks at him like, first of all, she looked at his looks. You're handsome, aren't you? And you're a busy man. Yeah. Where do you work out? And then he said, well, I work here. Oh, so that means you're really busy. Boy, she grilled the shit out of this boy and didn't give a fuck. And then when he stood up and said, hey, I don't know where we're really going with this. She didn't give a fuck. I don't care what you think. I don't know who told you about me, but I don't know what they said to you. But I don't care what you think about me. Come, man, we could all be so grateful to get an Auntie TC. He started getting busy. Oh, so that means you're busy, really. So what exactly do you do for work again? Oh, and you're not going to get, because this lady already knows a thing or two about a thing or two. So that means you're busy a lot, huh? Whatever, you weren't getting it over on her, because whatever he said he was doing is not going to stand up to her, She sees right through all his bullshit. She thinks he's a pussy. It don't take that long. Like, let's just say this dude was like, yeah, I work at I don't know, Quad Graphics. Oh, well, I know they do 12-hour shifts there, not 8s. So whatever this dude is trying to say, she is intentionally cutting this boy's balls off, embarrassing him, demasculating him. If he think that he's trying to be a king of pentacles, she's like, oh, well, I know they only make 70,000 a year, so I don't know what. Girl, she's a little too blunt. She is hell-bent on catching this boy up. Don't care what she says. She's very blunt, very brutal. He's not going to be able to get away with anything with her. I don't know why she feels like she's the keeper. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Yeah, she feels like she's a keeper of you. And she talks to him real direct, too. This is two men talking, by the way. Your aunt is coming across as a man. So this is two men having a conversation. She don't care how she talks to him. She emasculates this dude. He's not going to be able to hold no secrets. There's no cut cards. No cut cards. How long did you say you worked there? Anyway, here's where I'm going with this. In the future, your aunt's going to be the one to say, I told you so. I told you that boy didn't get a fuck. I told you that boy didn't give a fuck about you. I knew when I talked to him, he was a pussy. He was a coward. Talking about he's doing this and that. Yeah, listen. There is a big betrayal coming in the future. Huge betrayal. Now, that said, let me back up a punt here. She's treated this man like shit. And the more time that you invest with him, she doesn't care for him. Let's keep that a buck. She does not care for him. And the challenge here is that she feels very masculine when she talks to him like a dude. She humiliates the shit out of this man in the future. She feels like she has every right to do so. She goes too far in the future. She goes too far. She does. She's telling me she's doing it for the right reasons, but she oversteps her boundaries big time. Big time. I mean, this is calling somebody out their name. I don't give a fuck, pussy bitch. She just, and you can say my aunt's not that way. She's not going to use vulgar language. All I can say is she may not need to use vulgar language. And she may not call him a pussy bitch, although I would beg to disagree. She really doesn't care how she talks to him. She doesn't value him. She thinks that he's full of shit. She goes way too far in the future. Especially if you're to tell her when it comes to you all stepping into a new phase of love, let's just say, hey, me and my boyfriend, we're going to move in together. She loses her mind. No way. There's no way. There's no way you're moving in with this guy. I think she loses her complete cool. She doesn't trust him. It's such a betrayal to her that you're in this relationship and that you're going to take this new step, this new risk with this person. Like if you two say, hey, listen, we're in love, especially, let's just say you got pregnant or something. We're in love and we're taking this next new step. It is such a betrayal to her. Furthermore, I see her emasculating him. Really emasculating him. Why is she coming across like a gentleman when she talks to, this is two guys talking it out. It's like having this person, it's like your aunt is a dude and she's meeting your future spouse or something. Is she gay? I mean, is she, is she batting for the other team? I don't know. Hey, Sigma, how you doing, hon? She's coming across like she batting for the other team, bro. Like she a bro. Like she's a bro. When she talks to this man, they talk, it's like how's Dallas and the Redskins doing this year? Like, the hell is happening here? She talks to him like a man. He better, like, she thinks he's full of shit too. Emasculates this guy. Like, he has to bow to her. This is a betrayal to her. She holds such a grudge with this dude. If he was to say, well, we're going to take the next step in our relationship, and we're going to take a gamble, and this is what we're doing. Oh my God. She doesn't trust him from Jump Street. And oh, she wants you to wait. She's telling you to slow this thing down. She in the recent past, she wants you to slow this thing down to where it just stops. She was hoping that it would end, that this would be over by now. That this chick, is this your father or your aunt? Exactly. Oh my God, I couldn't have said that better. Is this your father or your aunt? You know what I mean? Like, is she back for you? Very masculine lady. Why does she talk to you like a father? Look, and to be fair with you, listen. She was hoping this thing would be over. She thinks this whole relationship's a disaster. She's been praying against this thing. She's not on the same page with this man, and that's to say the least. It challenges her masculinity. In the future, here's what I'm saying. I see when it comes to reciprocity, and you two, you're trying to include this woman in your family. And she learns, hey, we're going to be family. You two are going to get engaged or what? You're going to move this forward. You're going to have to pull her aside and tell her there's something here where you need to express love to her, that this doesn't change anything between the you twos, because there's something here in the future about a legal matter, meaning like where families join, and to be fair and to be giving and to be loving. And if you two are planning on becoming a joined union, she's going to have to accept that. Maybe she can give you away at your wedding. It looks like this could definitely turn into a wedding. Maybe she can give you away at your wedding ceremony, like a father figure. I don't know anymore. I don't even know. I don't even know anymore. I really don't. I'm giving up on it. Giving up with it. She's coming across like her father. And she's disappointed. She's been waiting on this dude to fuck up. She has. He's full of shit. She is coming against him with she done called him everything. This person pays more attention to what he does for a living and when he's supposed to be places. She's got a huge problem, a huge grudge with this relationship and where it's going. Because she doesn't believe a word that this man says, that he's too good to be true. She's very anxiety-ridden and frustrated, and she's putting up a contest about it. She's trying to run him off. I see him winning. I see him standing up to her. I see things working out, and I see things changing. I see you standing up to her as well. especially when you leave. That's really going to hurt this relationship. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. She's going to have to heal from it. It's a fated event. She's been very kind of toxic. Not she's been very toxic. Very toxic to the relationship. She's planted a lot of seeds of doubt. I don't see it's all her. I don't know what else to say about that. Yeah, me too. I'm out. I gotta go too. Yeah, nobody else is in line. Don't understand. How long? It's been 3 hours. Yeah, it's time to go. 3 hours. That's the mark. And we are yeah, right. We're in the 3 o'clock hour. It is time to go. Thelma's right. 3 o'clock hour. I forgot. We are getting into no man's land. It's time to roll. All right, y'all. Take care. Stay nice to each other. Thank y'all for the likes, subs. Thelma, thank you for staying here all night. Let's go. I'll see y'all next time. Maybe that's why I'd take Tylenol. I'll see y'all next time.